Boom, right? And now I'm recording, right? Men play on grotesque. Men play with axes. You know, a wise man once said to me, "Ah, please, holy moly, dude, give me an axe." That'll do. Okay. A wise man once said, "Walk, softly and carry a big stick." That's what he said to me. I live by that shit. First, we discombobulate him. We parry, and we cut him in the side, right? And then you give him a good whack in the back of the head. He's just dead, right? Sometimes the journey is more important than the destination, right? Sometimes you want to play Voices of the Void, and you end up playing Half Sword so that you can test your audio, right? And you can test your ability to speak, and just not be locked in autistically, staring at the screen, making eye contact with pixels the entire time instead of commentating and being compelling with the video that you're creating. Sometimes you have to channel that inner speech class that you took 3 months ago. Not even 3 months ago. It literally ended in December, but same thing, you know? It's like it gives you know, I feel myself loosening up. I feel myself loosening up talking. It's like it's a bit awkward. But it's like having a conversation with someone who's not there. Sometimes it's a cleaver in the middle of a man's midsection. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like butter, right? And sometimes you say sometimes a lot to get a point across. And then you get the other point across and he loses his arm. You feel me? And you kind of feel, you know, the possibility of slipping in that clever pocket, but you kind of like, you don't know if you can quite hit that because there's people like Reggie out there, there's people like Cleaver out there, there's like real impressive people that have played the game I'm playing right now. So it kind of feels like you're just a big fat lobster in the YouTube ocean. And it feels like, but you know, honestly, at the end of the day, people's uniqueness is made up of a bunch of other parts. And sometimes those parts are, you know, segmented and cut up, right? All those little different things are what make you who you are. And you may have gotten those things just from yourself, or you maybe got them from someone else and you combine them in different ways. It's like this game I used to play. Destiny 2. Anyone that's played that game shivered when I spoke that.
What gain is there in blood spilled? Twix us.
The people on YouTube are like the subclasses, the base subclasses.
Hedgeboard.
And you know, you've got a bit of base subclass in yourself. But as your brain starts to get more mature, you start to realize that you're prismatic. And you can combine any of those things that you've adapted from other people into yourself kind of flawlessly. And it's not that you're stealing from them, it's that you admire this thing and you set out to be more like it, and it's usually subconscious. But it's very I don't know. It's very freeing to just talk to a camera. Even though there's not a camera, and there never will be a camera. Right? And this and this never will be a video that's being released, right? It's like it's beautiful, right? It's it's something inconceivable that I've already unlocked my gift of gab. I mean, I've had the gift of gab since I was born, boy. And let me tell you something. Like, I came out of that womb speaking, complaining, whinging, and whining, as many of us have. It's all about moving on from all that motion that you were on when you came out of the womb. How many people stay whinging and whining? They stay. It's like the gristle of gab. Sometimes it's the spear knocking you into the fifth dimension instead of the gift of gab, is what I meant to say. And sometimes, you say sometimes, a lot, still, even though you try to stop. It's like, instead of complaining, it's more about getting out there and finding out how to overcome the things that you're complaining about. Because if you're complaining about it, chances are that if you translate that, it's your brain telling you that it wants something to be different. And the only way something's ever going to be different is if you go and do something about it. And you know, there's not always something you can do about it. There's not always something you can do about it. Some things just have a reach that you don't have. And the only way is to get up close and personal and be very honest. That's the only way. Because if you fight those feelings in their environment, you're done. They'll reach out and they'll hook you in, and you'll just be finished. But if you really, really get after it and get in there, there's a chance. And a chance inspires hope. And hope's all we really ever had as human beings. There's never been anything concrete from the minute it started, honestly. Like, beliefs are all hope. And that's what makes it beautiful. Hope is the single most beautiful thing. The single most beautiful emotion that humans can display. Sometimes you just gotta shrug it off and be hopeful, right? Sometimes you have to record an 8-minute video that's never gonna be released in Half Sword because you wanna feel like you can talk good. And then you're gonna record the actual video and you're not gonna talk good. You're not. And that's just part of the process. Because it was never about talking good. It was about sharing my personality. And the people, because, you know, the thing is, lots of people talk good on the internet. That's no measure of personality. Right? My personality is what matters. It's the only thing that would ever make people be compelled to listen to what I have to say and watch the silly games I'm playing, right? When you get outside the scope of personality, a lot of these things become really hard to... Damn. Become hard to reckon with. Oh my god, he bounced on my spine. And sometimes you pause the video to make sure that you don't lose all of your footage if it crashes. But yeah, like, that's all that matters. Getting my personality out there. Because I think that, you know, sometimes a lot of it, get off me, you pig. I'm about to... Sometimes oh, it's hard to say. You. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. What was I saying? It was something like, oh yeah. Oh, cracked his kneecap. Sometimes what do? I don't know. Sometimes you just rant to yourself for 10 minutes. And you realize that even though you don't like yourself in a lot of ways, it's actually really enjoyable to listen to yourself. And you like yourself more than you care to give yourself credit for. Because you have this complex, and a lot of people have it, where you're afraid to give yourself actual credit for things. Like, it's not, I don't really owe it to myself that I have a good personality. Your personality is made up of a lot of things, and some of that I owe to myself because it lies in the things that I was interested in and I pursued. But it's about the greater whole of it, because like I was saying earlier, people are like made up of a greater whole of things that they've seen, experienced, and have just felt themselves. Like my name, for example, Thunder, right? There's a song I like, and Clouds. I love clouds, right? So Thunder Cloud was like a natural name for me, right? So people might be like, how do you go with that? 3 R's, no E, right? It's like, well, it's a song I like by this one artist that I've been watching since the Break It On 400 years ago when they first discovered fire, Quadeca, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how things just progress over time, I guess. And they just compound into who you are as a person. And you end up talking to your microphone at 7:39 p.m. at night, pretending that you're going to be a successful YouTuber, right? It's good lord, man, let go. Absolute dog. Just get him real quick. Come here. Come here. Give it to him. Then give it right to him. Oh my god, I can't. Oos! You should be. Oh, that did. Oh, cracked his spine open. Is he good? Yeah, he's dead, twin. I forgot what I was saying. It was something super, super helpful, I'm pretty sure. That's how you do it. You throw this, you throw that, and then look, you hit this next. Yeah, you just pretend. Oh, that's what I was saying. You pretend that you're gonna be a successful YouTuber, right? But you know, there's months and months of agony and not posting ahead. But you really do want to post because, you know, you found in your life that you struggle with consistency. You really like you want to get after it, especially when you're like me, you're like a college student, right? You don't have a job because the job you're working, you moved away, and then you kind of just reach that like that fugue state of I want a job, but I'm not looking that hard, right? And you feel like a bum. You feel like a capital bum, capital B bum, right? And you want to like be like you have these dreams of like, oh, maybe, but I could make it on YouTube. Maybe I could make it on YouTube. But you're like, how many poor souls, T-Break? How many poor souls have fallen into that sandpit before? Because then I'm gonna be like, well, maybe YouTube will work. Guys, trust me, right? And then I don't get a job, and I'm a bum. I really want to get a job as an editor because, flash flood warning, all the ladies out there, I write poetry, right? And I really like to write in all types of ways, so I would love to be an editor. But the thing is, they want you to be a junior editor, right? I'm trying to find an internship, but to be a junior editor, you have to have a bachelor's degree, right? If not a master's. And then you have to have 3 years experience on top of that. So I'm gonna be 30. Okay, that's not right. I'm 21, right? I'm gonna have my degree by 22 or 23, late 22 or late 23. Oh, late 22, mid 23, right? I'm gonna have my degree by then. And then I have to put 3 further years into an internship, I guess, just to be able to apply for these jobs nowadays, right? And you could say I could like work. I could be like, okay, I guess I'm not picking that up. I don't know. Okay, I'm about to smooch this guy. He has no idea. Okay, he's doing me in. It does my head in.
Squandrel.
Oh, you're done. He's done.
Try me.
He's done.
Stay away.
He disrespected the Tyson. Yeah, it's just such a disgusting. I don't know. I can't speak. I'm uneducated in the department. I'm uneducated in a lot of departments, not in the English department. So that's why it's so frustrating to me that people are like, yeah, you have 3 years experience. 3 years of experience doing what? Sending emails? Holy man. Even a body writer. Like a body writer has to have like a proofreader. Like, you think I'm King Kong? You think I can barely look at my computer screen or something?
Darn.
Like I'm technically competent. No, is that the word? Technically, technologically, technically competent. If you look at it the right way, right? Sometimes you get a tussle with your demons, right? Yeah, sometimes you get a tussle with your demons, right? And I don't know. It's just like
For the love of God, do me no harm, but
it's
let
just
me live.
so tough.
Mercy, good sire.
Because I've already done college and work at the same time. It's really not my favorite.
No.
It makes me want to like. It makes my head want to be caved in by a mysterious, like a not even by me. It's like a cosmic force. It feels like it's just gonna. I can't take it. Take it off. Mid chest. Take it off. Right. I can't do it. I don't know. It's like I can do it, and I'm gonna. But I just want to like. The reason YouTube stands out to me so much is because it seems like something to do consistently, and I think it'd be really fun if I got any kind of following. I think if I got one person in my comments that talked to me, I'd probably be the happiest person in the world. Because I don't know, I just love seeing people's perspectives. I'm an empath. No, I'm a very empathetic person, but I don't know. I struggle with approaching people because I don't know. I'm in the clouds. For real. The name is not a joke, bro. I'm in the clouds for real. So the idea of like, you know, kind of locating a group of like-minded people, which is it'd be kind of a scary group of people. A group of like-minded people would be so novel to me. I also want to improve people's vocabularies. I feel like I could easily do that. I know so many strange little words. I wouldn't regale any of my, flash flood warning, any of my poetry on the channel, but maybe the outro. Maybe the outro would spice it up a little bit every time. Maybe, well, you know, maybe this will see the light of day. Maybe this would be a good intro. A little, like, 15-minute, it's 18 minutes, but some of this stuff has to go. A little 15-minute rant while I'm, like, killing people in House Sword. I feel like that goes kind of hard. Right? Goes kind of hard. I don't know. And it's not even like, you know what the funniest part about this is? You already know. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. Any of my House Sword players know. We don't mess with that, bro. I didn't come here to lose. I came here to de-stress, right? I came here to de-stress and talk to a microphone for 20 minutes. And I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It feels so chill. I feel like even if this never saw the light of day, I've been like the writing type my entire life. As I've mentioned, as I plugged, if you would, a million times in this video already. But, you know, this is like a different kind of... Dude, I hate this weapon. It's like a different kind of... Dude, please. Oh my god. Get parried. Absolute pig. Give me that foot. Oh, he's done. Bounced on his spine, dude. You know, that's always been my way of venting. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna give... Come here. Writing's always been my way of kind of de-stressing and kind of unpacking mentally, right? Like a lot of people. But this is, I don't know, talking to put it into the way my mind kind of, how it kind of inhabits my mind would be to say that, like, oh man, kind of like babbling to a perceived audience that I would have makes me feel like I'm like getting shit off me chest. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's kind of super chill. And even if no one ever saw it, I feel like I saw it. And in that regard, it meant, oh, I did him dirty. Oh, like a... In that regard, I feel like it comforts me. Now we're getting deep into the... I'm in the thick of it. Right? I'm in the thick of it right now. Oh, he's done. Wait, I can get him in the... Check this shit out, friend. Check this shit out. Oh, he took my leg. I'm finished. Yeah, I'll just give up. Yeah, I'm finished. I don't know. I saw an angle. I don't know what it was, but I saw an angle. Trust. Yeah. Oh god, I forgot what I was saying. It's gonna be such a problem. Oh, I literally forgot what I was saying. Oh my god. I'm unprepared. Dude, I can't. Ah, I swung like a little girl, dude. Whoosh. Whoosh. Oh my god, my sensitivity. Oh my god, please. Oh, I think it's I'm using one hand. Let me... Yeah, it is. Okay, there you go. Okay, I thought it was washed. Loki? I thought we turned the Samsung washer and dryer on, dude. Holy moly, I thought it was over. It's like... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like at this point, I'm a little bit running out of things to say. I think... Hey, I don't even know if I had anything to say when I clicked the record button. You know what I mean? So, you never know. But, yeah, I just... I do post this. This is my intro to YouTube, I guess. It's just like, I don't know, a skits guy playing silly games. I want to play Voices of the Void. I feel like that would be a very good time. Play some horror Minecraft. That's very popular. I don't think I'd be much of a trend chaser, but you never know. Sometimes you'd be popping bottles. I mean, when in Rome, you know what I mean? Sometimes you'd be popping bottles. So, we'll see. Maybe this sees the light of day. Maybe I lightly edit this and it sees the light of day. That's the first this is the first video on my channel. I think it's like, honestly, I think it's a good measure of my character as a person because I'm very unserious. People be like, oh, your first video has to be so, like, it has to be a good starting point. You're in, dude, if you even made it to my channel, you're in the pit. You're in the cesspool. You're in abyss. You're beyond. You're delirium. You're beyond recovery. That's what I have to say. If you even found me, first off, cool kid club, right? First off. Second off, lock your doors. The entity is coming. That's all I have to say. So, yeah. I want to say a final little word. Thank you for watching. This was very incoherent, but I think it was a good display of kind of who I am